Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video I have got round 3 match 1 of my custom Super Rugby Aotearoa tournament. This match is going to be between the Crusaders and the Chiefs, and it should be a very good one and hopefully a very close one as well. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Unfortunately, a couple of these players, the likes of Tupava'ai, I haven't been able to update to the newest players yet because of the fact that at the moment in Rugby Challenge 4 you aren't actually allowed to save lineups, so that is a bit of a shame, but nonetheless these lineups are pretty even, I would say, so it will be very interesting to see who has that little edge and see who can get the win. So these are the benches. Unfortunately, Cullen Grace is the old Cullen Grace, who was 61 rated instead of the new 72. But nonetheless, let's get right into this match. So I am sticking with the fact that I will be the Chiefs for the first half since they are the away team, and then I will be the Crusaders for the second. But it is a rainy night at Orange Theory Stadium at the moment. Hopefully not too many people are going to be dropping the ball today. Richie Mo'unga has taken that one well. It's tackled by Tupaia straight away. Boshier rips it away. Leonard Brown now tries to find someone, but it has gone straight into the hands of the number 13 for the Crusaders. Braden Eno now passes to their number 8. Tell you what, Richie Mo'unga had a bit of pace there, but Tupava'ai has made the tackle. Boshier trying to rip it away in the breakdown, something he does very well, but just not quite able to there. Tom Christie goes on the inside to Joe Moody. And Richie Mo'unga looked like he was just going to be kicking that one away, but Molly has made the tackle, ripped the ball away as well. Tupaia now to Gatlin. Goes back to Sean Wainui with the offload to Boshier down the wing, but he has been tackled by Cody Taylor. That's a great low tackle from Harris, and straight away Tarval has ripped it away. Leonard Brown fires it out to Sean Stevenson, who's in a bit of space. He is going to try and step around Will Jordan, but he has made a very good tackle there, and it was a crucial one. Brad Weber now is going to be playing halfback, goes to Sam Kane, out to Leonard Brown. The Chiefs are starting this match well. Gatlin goes out to Sean Wainui, but he is tackled once again. And we are now 5 metres short of this line of the Crusaders, and they have stolen that ball in the breakdown, the Crusaders. So they have done very well there, and that's going to be Will Jordan kicking the ball away. But it is going to be Damian McKenzie taking this one. But it is going to be an awkward bouncing one for him. He has run straight at Richie Mo'unga and fended him off as well, Damian McKenzie. Now Brad Weber has got this one. Tarval now fires it out to Sean Wainui. He tries to find Gatlin on the bounce, and it's worked out, and it's going to be a good step from Brent Gatlin, but he is once again tied up by Will Jordan, and the number 6, Sione Arveli, I believe it was, has been able to rip that ball away. Brad Weber fighting Scott Barrett down to the ground. Mitch Drummond now fires it back to Cody Taylor, who has broken a couple tackles, but it is going to be Nathan Harris's ball now. Damian McKenzie tries to find someone in the back line. Leonard Brown goes to Tupaia. It's a rough one, and that's a big hit on Gatlin. They are still calling the Chiefs the All Blacks, of course, because I can't save. Oh, Va'ai's been close-lined. I haven't actually been able to get that changed to the Chiefs yet. But Lester Whainānuku is going to be going to the bin for 10 minutes now. So that could be a little bit of a hit to the Crusaders lineup. But Gatlin is going to be kicking for touch here. Hopefully we will be able to find it only about 10 metres out from the Crusaders line. Would be quite nice. And that is about what we have got. Good kick from Bryn Gatlin there for the Chiefs. Tupava'ai very happy with that one. And it's going to be Nathan Harris with this throw. Oh no, that's not good. That's going to be Scott Barrett's ball every day of the week, unfortunately. And I would assume, no, Mitch Drummond hasn't kicked that one away, but now it is David Arveli who has. Sean Stevenson chasing hard, but whether or not he gets to it in time and has time to do anything else, Sean Stevenson has been tackled by Sever Reese there. And I think Brad Weber might just have to kick this one in behind. Brad Weber, it's a very good kick. Is it going to find touch? And it could. Is Will Jordan going to run it into touch? Even better if he does. He has dropped the ball instead. And it is going to be a scrum to the Chiefs just inside the Crusaders 22. Will Jordan not quite able to handle that one. He will be very annoyed at that, like Justin Marshall said, because of the fact that now the Chiefs have got a very good attacking chance. And that is a good push from them. I'm going to use the set play. Of course, I'm allowed 1 set play try per half per team. In this competition, I have made the rule. Leonard Brown now goes out to Sean Wainui, but is he quick enough? I don't think he's going to be. And Sever Reese with a very good tackle there. Bryn Gatlin now goes to Damian McKenzie. Tarval goes out to Quinn Tupaia, fires it back to Sean Stevenson. They are covering very well here, the Crusaders. Molly is tackled and driven backwards. Brad Weber now around the side, has gone to Tupavai, goes to Tupaya and goes out to Bryn Gatlin, who's got pace, but has he got enough? He's offloaded it unfortunately to no one. Sean Wainui kicks the ball forward, but he wouldn't dive on it unfortunately. So now it has been a dead ball by the Chiefs, and I would say more than likely the Crusaders will take the 22 dropout from here. Yes, they have. But that was a very good chance for us. Unfortunately, Sean Wainui didn't quite want to jump on that one. Instead, he wanted to kick it away. Brad Weber, he's taken that well, and he has actually shunted off Severis, but then he's dropped the ball. Bryn Gatlin goes on the inside to Molly. The Crusaders, if they can keep us scoreless for this whole first half, they'll have an extremely good chance of winning this match. Sean Stevenson goes to Quinn Tubaya, but of course we don't want that to happen. And Quinn Tubaya is tackled by Jack Goodhue in the end after fending off Mitch Drummond. Brad Weber around the side, goes to Molly, goes to Gatland. At the moment we're just going back and forward, and is it going to work this time? Sean Wainui sees the line, he's stepped and he has scored the try. Sean Wainui step round Will Jordan, he can't believe it, but it is going to be the first points on the board for the Chiefs now. And it was Sean Wainui who was able to get it, and it took us a while to break through that Crusaders defence. And if they keep defending like that throughout this first half, I will say I think they'll have a very good chance of winning this one. But that was a good ball to Sean Wainui. He didn't quite have the pace to make it to the line without any contact, so he did have to step Will Jordan, but he's done very well there, Sean Wainui, to score the first try of the match for the Chiefs. And now it is Damian McKenzie with this kick.
The conversion now, and he should be able to land this one, even though there's a bit of an angle.
Is this one going over for Damian McKenzie? A little bit of a cross breeze, but it has still gone down the middle. And the score now is 7-0 to the Chiefs after about 20 minutes. They'll be reasonably, possibly a little bit unhappy with that, the Chiefs. I think they would have liked a few more points, but the Crusaders have been defending extremely well, and you can see why they haven't been able to get them. And unfortunately, everyone wanted to leave there, and because of it, Jack Goodhue got the ball. That is something that Leonard Brown was doing very well in the first match, I believe it was. Leonard Brown now goes out to Tarval a little bit early, finds the offload to Sean Wainui now, who steps, and he's on fire with the stepping at the moment. Sean Wainui is tackled by Scott Barrett though. But now we do have to fire this one wide. Weber goes to Molly, who has been tackled very early by Severis and wasn't able to find the pass. Weber now though goes to Harris, goes out to Gatland, who has been doing very well at number 10. Sean Stevenson now tries to fend off Mitch Drummond, and it is absolutely bucketing down in Christchurch at the moment, we can see. Brad Weber has gone back to Sam Kane, goes to Molly, one more out to Leonard Brown, drawing pass out to Quinn Tupaya now. He's got a little bit of space. That's done the grubber. Will Jordan hasn't read it, and Quinn Tupaya, has he got it? Yes, he does. And he has scored the try for the Chiefs.
Surrounded by the defence, and he still manages to score.
Brad Weber started this one, went back to Sam Kane. Molly with a great pass to Leonard Brown, drawing pass to Tupaya. He decided to go with the grubber instead of the chip over the top, and it worked phenomenally. And he was able to get the try for the Chiefs, and now we are starting to get a little bit of momentum going. Damian McKenzie now has got this kick.
And he should be able to land this one, even though there's a bit of an
I would say that one from Damian McKenzie is going over as well. He has done very well there, and the score is now 14-0 to the Chiefs. And it only took us about 3 minutes after the last one to score that one. So if we keep on going at that rate, and I actually forgot the fact that Lester Whainarnuku wasn't on the field. So it was quite a big hit for the Crusaders not having him out there. Richie Moinga now with this kickoff. He has gone short. It was going to take it, it looks like, Tarval. And he has done very well. That Scott Barrett makes the tackle early. And has been ripped away now. That was a great hit. Mitch Drummond has fired it back to Richie Moinga. They're in a little bit of space now, but great low tackle from Sam Kane on Lester Whainarnuku. Wasn't quite able to rip the ball away though. Tupavai tackles his opposite number. Sam Kane gets it that time. Boshier now goes out to Bryn Gatlin. One more out to Damian McKenzie. He's got plenty of pace. Has he got enough to outrun Mitch Drummond? He sure does. And Damian McKenzie is going to score his first try of the match, and the third for the Chiefs. Damian McKenzie plays very well at fullback. He has gone into the line that time and scored the try. Sam Kane ripped the ball away. Boshier goes out to Gatlin, drawing pass at the moment. Has been a brilliant game plan for the Chiefs against this Crusaders side. We weren't able to break through in the first about 18 minutes, but now since then, we have broke through 3 times. Sean Wainui, he's loving it. Damian McKenzie with a nice easy kick. He made it easy for himself as well, which does help him out. And hopefully that one will go over, and the score after that will be 21-0 to the Chiefs. Now the Crusaders against the Hurricanes in the last match, they weren't actually able to make the points up in that second half, so it's interesting. Scoreboard pressure could get to them again in this match. But I do hope not, of course, because I will be them. And I want to be able to score as many tries as I can in that second half. That's taken very well by Quintupai. I tell you what, it was lucky Richie Moanga was there, or else that could have possibly been a runaway try off kickoff. It's gone out to Molly, one more to Sean Stevenson. Now he's tried to fend off Mitch Drummond, and it has worked. He isn't going to offload though, and he has been driven into touch by Jack Goodhue, Sean Stevenson. There's a line out to the Crusaders. They're actually only going with 3, which is something you don't see the computer doing very often. And that one is not straight, unfortunately for them. So from here, I would say we are going to go with our scrum. Right, now the last time I did the scrum in the set play, we didn't actually score off it. So I have still got the chance of scoring for this one.
Both teams putting pressure on.
We are going to go wide, although Severy Reese is very good at marking these normally. But we will have to wait and see now. Leonard Brown, see him running sideways there. It is going to be Sean Wainui who tries to step, but Severy Reese makes a very good tackle. If he gets back to his feet in time, no, not quite. Damian McKenzie plays halfback, goes to Daniel Leonard Brown. No, it was Anton Leonard Brown, sorry. It's gone out to Gatlin, who's fed it off Joe Moody, and he's still going Bryn Gatlin. But he has run into the wall. That was Mitch Drummond in that situation.
They've kept this for the All Blacks.
Brad Weber now goes to Boshier. One more to Leonard Brown, out to Quintupai, who's found another gap. And if he was able to find the wide ball, out to, I believe it would have been Sean Wainui out there. It could have been interesting. Sam Cane looks like he's going to try and find it, but Leonard Brown's dropped the ball. Not what we wanted in that situation, and now their number 8's dropped the ball as well. Leonard Brown not happy. He seems to be blaming someone for that. I'm not sure who he can blame but himself. He did actually drop that ball. I thought it was a decent pass. Could be wrong though. He seemed to be well and truly protesting. No, he's just fumbled it, Leonard Brown, unfortunately for him. So the Crusaders have now got the scrum inside their own 22.
Set.
The All Blacks looking to get the upper hand. Furious looking scrum down.
And we haven't quite been able to win that one. Mitch Drummond now fires it back to Richie Moanga, who has been tackled very well by, I believe it was Quintupai. He's having a very good game so far. Sam Whitelock tackled by Luke Jacobson, and it has been ripped away now. Tupaia goes out to Damian McKenzie, who steps on the inside. He's still stepping, Damian McKenzie. We're 5 metres short of the line, but the Crusaders have got that ball back, and we don't have a fullback. So surely they will be kicking this, but it looks like they're going to try and go for the counter instead. Sam Cane makes the tackle. Jacobson rips it away once again. Brad Weber tries to... Oh, that's an offload and a half from Brad Weber, and we have scored the try. Tell you what, that was a cheeky offload from the halfback from the Chiefs, Brad Weber. And Angus Tarval has been able to score it. In this situation, they did decide that they did want to try and break our line here, the Crusaders, but Jacobson once again rips the ball away. Goes to Brad Weber, who I was hoping would be a forward. He was tackled by Richie Moanga. We didn't quite get to see it there, but it was a great offload that found Angus Tarval, and he was able to score the try. Now it is Damian McKenzie once again. And he has got that one, so we have scored 4 tries so far in this first half. And we have still got 4 minutes left, so if we can get one more, I would say the Chiefs will be sitting pretty comfortably in this match and maybe would have scored enough to win the game. Because history so far in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition shows that I don't normally score as many tries in the second half as I do in the first.
What a good catch. They were coming up.
So the Crusaders, they won't want us to get one more, that's for sure. It is Brown now, goes to Damian McKenzie, who tried to step, but he has been tackled by Mitch Drummond. But he has been running very well in this match so far. Damian McKenzie goes to Angus Tarval. Now Leonard Brown. He's got plenty of pace. Too much for Tom Christie. He stepped on the inside. Leonard Brown. Is this going to be another? Yes, it is. Surely Leonard Brown is going to make it to the line, and he does. And that's another try for the Chiefs. And it was scored in very quick succession compared to the last one as well. Anton Leonard Brown held on to the ball that time. And not only did he hang on to it, but he wasn't letting anyone else have it. He was putting that ball down over the line, whether anyone liked it or not. Look at this. That step was a very good one. Got round Will Jordan and was able to score the try. Leonard Brown. Damian McKenzie now with this kick. Should be able to get this one as well. And this first half still isn't over. This one is going to go over before the end of the first half, so we will have one more attacking chance. And surely, if the Chiefs can score one more time, they have won this match already. Damian McKenzie seems to think so. Maybe 5 tries will be enough, but Richie Moanga is kicking off for the Crusaders once again. It is a short one. But, and it is Scott Barrett. Oh, that's a great hit from Brown though. And Jacobson ripping the ball away again. Molly now goes to Bryn Gatlin. That's a huge gap up the middle. He hasn't got the pace though. And he has been tackled by Lester Whainanoku. But that means that he isn't on his wing anymore. It goes out to Brad Weber. Boshier goes to Damian McKenzie. Fires it back to Sean Stevenson. Not quite who we were after in that situation.
Well played. Good.
Nathan Harris now has got ball in hand. He has gone to Jacobson, one more to Damian McKenzie, out to Bryn Gatlin, one more. Goes to Sean Wainui, doesn't know. It's a great ankle tap from Sean Wainui there, because or else Richie Moinga might have been able to get a runaway try. Bryn Gatlin now fires it back to Cody Taylor, who has tackled very well by Damian McKenzie. Goes to Whitelock. Severu Reese, oh, that's an ankle tap and a half once again from Sam Kane. Because Severu Reese, as soon as he gets a little bit of acceleration going, he's a hard man to stop. I was about to say, how has Sam Whitelock kept his feet out of touch there? But now it is going to be half time, and the score is 35-0 to the Chiefs. At the moment, they've had all the possession, all the territory. They've hardly made any tackles, all the handling errors as well, of course. But the one penalty and yellow card led to 2 tries for the Chiefs. So that is not what the Crusaders will be wanting to do in the second half, but we all know what that means now. It is going to be the Crusaders kicking off, and I am now going to be the Crusaders. And we have a lot of points to make up on the board. It is Richie Moinga kicking off for the Crusaders. We are kicking long. We want to put them under pressure early. David Arveli is going to be chasing that one hard. It is taken by Brown, who was facing backwards. It's gone to Lachlan Boshier, who shunts off a couple. But that is very well done from Cody Taylor to steal that one. Fedu Douglas now fires it out to Lester Fainaunuku, who's done the step, and he's gone on the outside to David Arveli, and that's a try already for the Crusaders within a minute and a half. They have been able to score their first. And it was David Arveli with a great support run, and a very good run as well from Lester Fainaunuku there, causing all sorts of problems for the Chiefs defence. Great run from Lachlan Boshier, but unfortunately, Cody Taylor was able to rip that away. Fedu Douglas goes out to Lester Fainaunuku. Steps Sean Stevenson. Great outside ball, and David Arveli scores the try for the Crusaders. It is Richie Moinga now with his first kick of the match as well. Richie Moinga, he has managed to get that one. And now the score is 7 to the Crusaders, 35 to the Chiefs. So we're still a long way off, but it is a good start to the second half for the Crusaders. Bryn Gatlin now.
Then with the restart.
No, it's Sione Arveli who has taken that one. But he has been tackled well by Sam Kane, and I would say more than likely that is going to be the Chiefs' ball. We did take a long time to get there because of the heavy binding. And because of it now, the Chiefs have got a counter-attack. Tupuaya goes to Brown, who is having a good run on the inside, back to Brown. And it's gone to Molly. Great tackle from Cody Taylor there, though. But the Chiefs, if they can score 1 or 2 more in this half, that could be the game. Whitelock surely has got that one. No, he hasn't, unfortunately for the Crusaders.
For sheer. Feeds it off now.
Tarval is tackled.
Glorious tackle. Brown nailed him.
That's a good tackle from David Arveli around the bootlaces. And now it is Molly once again. They have got numbers to the left there, the Chiefs, so I'm wondering
It's still alive on the attacking side.
why they were going to the right, but now it's Brad Weber who goes to Angus Tarval, who is breaking every tackle. And now it's going to be Luke Jacobson surely getting to the line here. What a tackle from Scott Barrett there, had to be made. And we are under a lot of pressure. Unfortunately, a couple double tackles there were causing problems. That's a good ball on the outside. Inside ball to Nathan Harris. Surely they need to score from here, the Crusaders. Or the Chiefs, sorry. I'm used to the first half, but somehow they didn't. Tupovais dropped the ball, put that ball down. Sam Whitelock, he's going to get forced backwards. And now it is a dead ball by the Crusaders, but I assume we are going back. No, what has happened here? It is going to be a 5-metre scrum to the Chiefs. So the ref decided that we had made enough ground to have advantage over for some reason. But nonetheless, the Chiefs have been given a gift here with this ball. And we will have to try and stop this now. That's a great hit from Mitch Drummond though. But surely this should have been the Crusaders' ball. Now he is firing it wide. Great tackle there from Richie Moinga. Back to his feet, but not quite able to get it. And the thing is, not only have they been given the ball here, the Chiefs, but the fact is, this is all using up time that we don't have because we still need 4 more tries. But of course we can remember in the first half, Vards dropped the ball again. Now ref, surely this is our one. Yes it is. We are going to have the scrum this time for the Crusaders. I feel like this is going to be slightly ironic if the Chiefs are able to win the scrum now. But we will have to wait and see. But if they do, the Chiefs, we will be under a huge amount of pressure. I am going to go for the set play here. We should probably be kicking this out from here. But Richie Moinga goes out to Gutu, fires it out to Lester Fainaunuku, who has pushed through the tackle with Sean Stevenson, and now he's got a bit of pace. He is going to get caught by Damian McKenzie. Great inside ball to Richie Moinga from Lester Fainaunuku. The timing on that was phenomenal, and Richie Moinga has managed to score the try. So in the end, the Crusaders were rewarded for their patience in that situation. But Richie Moinga, great inside ball from Lester Fainaunuku. He breaks through the tackle of Sean Stevenson. He's had his hands full there, Sean Stevenson, with Lester Whainānuku. Perfectly timed pass, maybe a little bit forward, but who knows. But Richie Mo'unga nonetheless has managed to score the try. And now the Crusaders are leading this match. No, they're not. The Crusaders are getting back into this match, I should say. And that's going to be over from Richie Mo'unga. And now the score in this one is 14 to the Crusaders, 35 to the Chiefs. Is the comeback on? That's the question. If the Chiefs can score, they were very close twice early on in that play, but because of the fact that Tupavai dropped the ball, it isn't a good sign for them, that's for sure. Maybe the pressure get into them a little bit. Goodhue with a great run, but he is tackled by Bryn Gatlin. There's no one back there at the moment for the Chiefs, so I am going to kick this one in behind as Mitch Drummond. We are chasing that hard. Sean Wainu, he's going to be under all sorts of pressure. He has broken the tackle, but he's gone straight into touch. Only 5 metres out from his line, and now we have got a line out in a very good place on the field. Cody Taylor, is that one straight enough? That's the question. No, it's not, unfortunately. It was close to touching the blue, but that is a gift for the Chiefs once again. But they are still under a lot of pressure. If they take the scrum, if we can win this one, we are right back where we need to be. And I guess, in a way, did that one count as my scoring off a set play, perhaps? Joe Moody, I don't think you're allowed to stand there, mate. He was right in the middle of the line out. But yeah, because I guess, in a way, it was almost scored straight off the set play because Lester Whainānuku got the ball, ran away, and Richie Mo'unga scored. So maybe that does count. Brad Weber very happy with that kick, though. Just outside the 22 now are the Crusaders with this line out. Oh, and that's on their side now. I panicked there because of the fact that the first one was harshly called not straight, but now we have got that one in a good position. Richie Mo'unga fires it back to Jack Goodhue, who hasn't quite got enough on that. David Arveli driven backwards in the tackle by Quinn Tupaia. The Chiefs were in that ruck extremely quickly there, but we have still managed to keep this ball. Mitch Drummond goes to Fedu Douglas, out to Richie Mo'unga, who's dropped the ball, unfortunately. It is a wet night in Christchurch, and it is costing the teams at the moment. And that is not what we wanted to see for the Crusaders. But that is going to be going back for the scrum. And it is a scrum feed to the Chiefs. Can they score the one try that I think they will need to be able to win this match? At the moment we have scored 2 so far in this half for the Crusaders. Oh, Brad Weber's well and truly sold me there, but then he went back the other way. Leonard Brown now goes out to Damian McKenzie. Goodhue with a great cover tackle. He sold the dummy there, Quinn Tupaia, but now we have got another line out. And I feel like at the moment we are struggling a little bit for line-outs. Oh, that's on their side once again. But luckily Scott Barrett, he is pretty good at jumping. And he has managed to get that one. But Mitch Drummond's now dropped the ball. Tell you what, it must be getting wetter out there because everyone seems to have the ball slipping out of their hands at the moment. And it's once again going to be a scrum to the Chiefs. And they won't be minding this one. But I say it every time, this is all using up time. And that is time that we don't really have in these matches. It's going to be a set play for the Chiefs here. Brad Weber is going to pass it to their number 10. Oh, I have tackled early once again. Great tackle from Mitch Drummond, but he just wanted to hug him on the ground instead of standing up and contest. Unfortunately, Michael Alatoa does very well with that tackle. I think that's almost the first time we've seen him make a tackle this game. That's a great ball. Why did Gatlin kick it? I think he was going to be winning the foot race, but we are going to be under all sorts of pressure here. And that is a great kick from the Chiefs, and now it's a 5-metre line out for them. I couldn't really go anywhere with that one, to be honest. Oh no, I've run into the middle of nowhere as well, and because of it, they are probably going to get this one unless it's not straight, and unfortunately they have sold me very well. Now they are going for the drive, the Chiefs. Can they score this try? If they can, that is going to be the game. There's a great ball. It's a great tackle, is it? No, he's still going. But somehow we have managed to get in there and get this ball back for the Crusaders. That was brilliant from the Chiefs, but just not quite brilliant enough to be able to score them the try that they did need to win this match. Damian McKenzie now has got this ball. He will more than likely kick it back. They will be playing quite a bit of territory now, the Chiefs, I would say. But Sevu Reece has taken that one. No, he's dropped it. Sevu Reece. So that is another handling error for the Crusaders. Was it Whitelock or was it Reece? I thought it was Sevu Reece at first glance. We'll wait and see. But tell you what, the Crusaders once again, seems to be when there's a few points on the board. No, it was Sevu Reece. They just aren't quite able to handle the pressure. Maybe it's myself, to be honest. It's just been unlucky that it has been the Crusaders both times that it has been happening.
Furious looking scrum down there.
They have managed to retain that. They'll go for the... No, they haven't gone for the set play. This time, Bryn Gatlin has broken the tackle.
Crowd like that, run.
Is that going to be Cody Taylor's ball? No, it's not, unfortunately. And now we've only got 10 minutes. But we were able to score 3 tries in 10 minutes in the last half. But we're going to have to do it very soon. And the Chiefs aren't keen to give this ball back. And you can understand why. That's a great run from Tupava'ai. There, Scott Barrett rips it away. Now we need to score pretty much instantly, but instead we're going to give it straight back. And luckily it was a forward pass, and the Chiefs weren't able to capitalise. But tell you what, the Crusaders, we need something to happen very soon.
If the power going on in the scrums, both teams putting pressure on.
I am going to go for the set play once again. I don't think I'll be able to score off it, but it will help us get out of this situation. Which is good to see. Sarah Reese is facing backwards though, and that's not what you want for a set play. And more than likely, we are going to give this ball straight back to the Chiefs if we do mess it up. So we've got to keep going here. Goodhue goes to Mitch Drummond. To David Arveli, who's trying to run out from our 22. And there was actually a man on his outside there, Lester Fainanuku. I didn't realise at the time. That one's gone straight out from Fedu Douglas. And the Crusaders are under huge pressure here. Now, I will try and change to the right people this time. There we go. And we are going to be able to have a little bit of a contest at this. And we have got it back as Whitelock. Mitch Drummond now running forward. Richie Moanga goes to David Arveli. Goodhue goes to no one. Unfortunately, the back line for them isn't working out. And because of it, they are under huge pressure once again, the Crusaders. And the defending champs are once again cracking. And tell you what, they'll be hoping I'll be them for the first half of games, because I just can't handle this. Because of the fact that I just keep messing up the easy stuff at the moment.
And they turn the ball over very well.
Just a simple backline movement just doesn't seem to quite work. But Lester Fainanuku with the inside ball. Once again, the Chiefs have got it in hand though. You just got to admit that they are outplaying me to the biggest level at this stage. Mitch Drummond makes the tackle, and they are holding on to the ball very well, the Chiefs. And that's a great ball to Sean Stevenson. Will Jordan's going to have to make the tackle. He's done the grubber. And that is going to go dead. But once again, using up time were the Chiefs. And at this stage, I don't think the Crusaders are going to even get a bonus point in this one unless we get a try within the next probably about 30 seconds of real time. So we're going to have to get this ball straight back. Damian McKenzie, now I think about it, or Brad Weber now, will just kick this one straight back, I would think, unless they want to have a counter-attack, because they are playing very well, the Chiefs, with their back line. Sean Stevenson is driven into touch. And now it is going to be a line out to us once again. It's the Crusaders. And I'm not sure when the last time in real life they would have lost 2 games at home is. But it is about to be the case on Rugby Challenge 4. David Arveli goes to Goodhue, and it looks a little bit good. A little bit good. I'm not sure what that is, but Sarah Reese has got the ball now, and that's going to be a try to the Crusaders, but it's just going to be too little too late, unfortunately. We were able to score 2 early tries as the Crusaders. We were able to score about 4 late tries as the Chiefs, and that was the difference. But Sarah Reese able to score it.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that though. It was an accident, but now I was trying to get the kick done in time, but that is going to be full time. And the Crusaders, not only have they lost 1 at home, but now that is 2 in a row for them.
And the conversion is good.
That is good. Very good kick.
And at the moment, it doesn't look like a good tournament to be the team at home, but nonetheless, it was a very good performance from the Chiefs. They did deserve the win. And I am looking forward to see what that does to the table now. The Chiefs, the first half went very well for them. Tava, Wainui, Tupaia, Leonard Brown, and also Damian McKenzie able to score the tries. And Damian McKenzie 5 from 5 for his kicking. Moanga, Havili and Reese were the only 3 Crusaders to score in that second half. 3 conversions from 3 for Richie Moanga, but it just wasn't enough in this match. The possession was still in the favour of the Chiefs, the territory as well. The handling errors went back to pretty much even, but the Crusaders, they had about 11 in that second half, which was what was costing them. Unfortunately, we had a couple very good chances that were ended because of the handling errors, but tackles 129, very busy day for the Crusaders defence. But nonetheless, that's going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.